In 1943, as World War II neared its end, the Allies carried out heavy air attacks on Italian cities to pressure their surrender after Mussolini's fall. Among the many devastated sites in Milan were historic landmarks like Palazzo Marino and Sforzesco Castle. However, the city's darkest hour came with the bombing of the convent of Santa Maria delle Grazie. Inside its fragile walls resided a masterpiece many regard as the pinnacle of Renaissance art, Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper. Let's start from the beginning, with the Duke of Milan, Ludovico Sforza. The Duke commissioned da Vinci to paint this fresco in the convent's dining hall, intending to make it a burial site for his family. At the time, Leonardo's home city, Florence, the heart of Renaissance art, was in turmoil. A failed coup against Lorenzo de' Medici had plunged the city into conflict with the church, cutting off its artists from their most lucrative patron. The birth of a masterpiece. Da Vinci arrived in Milan and found himself tasked with painting a well-known scene, The Last Supper. But this wasn't just about replicating what others had done. It was about reinventing it. Leonardo's philosophy was clear. An artist must not imitate others but nature itself. So while previous depictions of the scene isolated Judas as the obvious traitor or painted the apostles as detached figures, Da Vinci chose to inject life, drama and humanity into his work. Leonardo selected the precise moment when Jesus declared, "One of you will betray me." Tension erupted among the apostles, each doubting the other and themselves. This moment of uncertainty became the heartbeat of the painting. Jesus, calm and composed, sits at the center, a serene pyramid of stability amid the storm. His red robe signifies sacrifice and his blue symbolizes divinity, bridging heaven and earth. Judas, on the other hand, is subtly hidden in plain sight. Unlike earlier portrayals where he sat isolated, Da Vinci places him among the group but shrouded in shadow, clutching a bag of silver, the price of his betrayal. The spilled salt at his hand, a symbol of bad fortune, foreshadows his tragic fate, innovating with perspective. Leonardo revolutionized art with his use of linear perspective. The vanishing point, centered behind Jesus' head, draws the viewer's eyes to the central figure, creating a sense of depth and focus. This technique, paired with chiaroscuro, light and shadow, and sfumato, blurring of edges, brought unparalleled realism to the painting. It felt less like a static image and more like a theatrical scene frozen in time. Ironically, Da Vinci's innovative techniques contributed to the painting's early deterioration. Mixing oil with traditional fresco materials caused the paint to peel within years. Over centuries, the masterpiece faced further assaults. Napoleon's soldiers turned the hall into a stable, monks cut a door through the painting to access their kitchen, and Allied bombings during World War II left it exposed to the elements for years. Despite extensive restoration efforts, only about 20% of the original remains. Yet its impact endures. The Last Supper has been endlessly reproduced, parodied and reimagined, appearing everywhere from pop culture to advertising. Why does it endure? Is The Last Supper the most accurate depiction of the scene? Perhaps not. But its genius lies in its emotional depth, universal themes and groundbreaking techniques. According to art historians, it's not just a painting, but an experience, a lens through which viewers see betrayal, divinity and humanity. As Da Vinci once said, a painter must be delighted to add diversity to his works and avoid repetition so he can attract and charm the eyes of those who look. 500 years later, his masterpiece continues to do just that. What do you see in this painting? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Syndrium for more fascinating stories.